Hey folks, lots of updates today. We'll start here. A few episodes ago, we dropped a motorbike off here at the Sidecar fabrication shop. They make the whole thing here, and today it's finished, so under wet, rainy conditions, we'll go and pick it up. We'll get it back home, check it out, go for a ride. We'll also check in on the construction of the parking shelter, and we've got to head back to Pattaya. Lon has a dental appointment, so we'll follow up on that as well. Let's jump into it. So I'm sat here in my new Sidecar, or Saling as it's called locally here, three-wheel conveyance with the motorbike. I showed you we picked it up yesterday in the rain. It's been raining. We've had about 3 bad days of rain, so not much construction has gotten done. Today's the first time we've seen the sun since the last episode. But anyway, I thought I'll show you around here a little bit. They got all the colors right. The black frame, the blue awning top, the gray seats, the blue floor. Everything seems to have been exactly how I ordered it. It ended up taking about 10 days instead of 1 week, which we were originally told, but things happen. And the construction looks very sturdy. There's lights on here, so the back has a running light and a brake light, and the front, a blinker and a brake light. And the front has a running light and a blinker. So when you put on your indicator, those flash, etc., brakes, just like extra lights that you'd have on a trailer or something like that if you're pulling it behind a car. Last night the rain cleared up a little bit and Lon played with it. She put these little flashing these little flashing styrofoam pieces or whatever. We got those at Club Mist about a year ago. Anyway, she had it all decorated in here with lights last night. But it's a regular, simple, everyday conveyance here. And I've got a friend coming to visit here in just a little bit. I thought we'd go out and have some breakfast. All right, 3 of us loaded up in the Sidecar and came here to the Stay Cafe for a breakfast. Not a very long ride, though. We'll have to go on a little bit more extensive of a test ride, but this seems to be the place in town to get breakfast, about a half kilometer from where I live. I had their version of the full English there. I think Lon had the avocados on toast with eggs, and there's a breakfast sandwich, sausage, like a sausage egg McMuffin, I guess. But pretty decent food here, and there's another guy across the street selling chicken. And another guy in his Sidecar with big blaring speakers on. I don't know, maybe I should get those for mine. Let me know what you think. Pretty good breakfast, but it's only maybe a half a kilometer from here. And it seems to be kind of the place here along the beach that serves a Western style breakfast. Not bad, actually. Anyway, I think maybe I'll take it for a little bit more extensive of a test ride. They're starting some more construction here today. Her son just went to get some supplies. So we'll take a quick look at that. Tomorrow we're supposed to go into Pattaya. So she wants to get her tooth looked at. We have a birthday party to go to. There's some things I need to get some shopping wise to stock up and bring back here. So we'll have a little bit of a day tomorrow with all that. See how that goes. Just a little once around the area. I forgot today's Friday, so Friday a lot of the vendors set up close by where we live on the side of the road. Friday's the day a lot of the beachgoers will come down from Bangkok, especially if it's nice weather like we're having today. So that's convenient for us too. It's a little bit of a street food festival every Friday right outside our neighborhood. The beach is still pretty much empty Saturday as well. Other than that, Monday through Thursday, not so much. The roof keeps the sun off of you. I really like that. That's not to be discounted. And yesterday when Lon's son picked it up, he didn't get wet coming back. It was a light rain and he went very slow. So it can do a fair job of keeping the water off you in a rain as well. But anyway, it's a low tide day today.
So I just thought I'd come out and stop here on the beach. There's a nice little breeze, and with all the rain and clouds and wind we've had the last 3 days, it's nice just to see the sun again. Anyway, fun time's over. Time to go back and see what work's being done on the parking shelter. They ran out of steel, so we had to go get more. It's hanging off the back a little bit far, so we got a red flag.
So with the steel safely back home in one piece, they can kind of work well into the evening and really get basically all the framing done for this. So there's one big thing left, that's the roof, and we'll address that tomorrow. So despite a big setback with the weather this week, they made a lot of progress yesterday. Very happy with it. I can actually see it's taking shape. I can actually see what it's going to be now pretty plainly. We got the roof panels delivered this morning. They came on a truck. They are, I don't know, I guess close to 1 meter wide, and I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 meters long. Very thin aluminum or aluminium. It's exactly $100 worth there. 8 sheets. 3,650 baht worth of aluminium roof sheets or roof tiles or whatever you call them. And all they have to do left really is these big, these kind of cross member pieces will go across the studs that they installed, and then the roof panels will attach to those. So I think probably, I don't know, maybe 65–70% of the work's done. Coming along nicely. Anyway, we're off to Pattaya. Lan has a 3 o'clock dental appointment today, so we got to go see about that, and we'll see about getting her a new tooth. So just a shade over an hour, we made it to Nha Jom Tien. It's where we are, basically the crossroads at Sukhumvit Road here at Nha Jom Tien, and there's a small dental clinic. Here's the one that her friend recommended to her. So this was a word of mouth type recommendation. I don't know for sure, but she's in the seat there and she's getting all diagnosed. She's not actually having a procedure today. Basically, just kind of a diagnosis and to see what this is going to be, what she needs, etc. So we'll get we'll see what the report is when she comes out. So yeah, she wasn't in there long. The dentist there, by the way, I'll show you. He's a former Thai Navy dentist. So I don't know. Seems like he knows what he's doing. Now, there'll be other subsequent trips. I'll explain all this as soon as we can find a nice quiet place to sit down and fight our way through the Pattaya traffic. You know, we've only been gone 3 weeks. Doesn't seem like it's changed one bit. And I guess almost unarguably, it's the peak of the low season. It's the first week of July. And yeah, the traffic on a Saturday afternoon is still terrible. Anyway, we'll go down here and get something to eat.
All right, so we made it into town, made it into Robin Hood. To Robin Hood. Thought I'd have a meal here. Never really had a bad meal here, and the location's very strategic. I'll explain that in a minute. But first, the dentist. So what she needs is a 6-tooth crown. So she had one tooth work its way out, or she helped it along. There's another one getting close. So it's going to be kind of a 2-step process. We got to go next week. Thank you. We got to go next week, and she's actually getting another tooth pulled, and then she'll get a temporary crown. And then we got to come back the following week. So this is going to be like 3 Saturdays in a row we go to this dentist. We'll go back the following week, and then she'll get the final crown. It'll be like for the bottom teeth, like the 6 front bottom teeth. So the whole thing, all the steps of the process, 27,000 baht. It's exactly $750 for the extraction and the temporary and the whole thing, the new crown. So we'll find out. We'll kind of follow along with that. But that's supposedly a good price. She said it would be almost double that if we got it done at the place in Rayong. So it's definitely worth the trip up to Nha Jom Tien for the next 2 Saturdays to get that done. Anyway, we try to minimize. We're going to try to minimize our trips here, obviously because of the traffic and everything like that. We enjoy where we are, but when we come, we want to capitalize and do a bunch of things. So today was the dentist. I have a friend that has a birthday today. We'll go see. That's kind of across the street from where I am. And I thought it would be a good chance to come here at the Avenue Mall and stock up at the Villa Market. So I don't have any store. I don't have a Villa Market by me. Kind of take it for granted living here in Pattaya. But this idea is kind of genius. I got the big cooler. I brought a cooler with me. Throw a bunch of frozen foods. Most of the items I want are actually frozen foods anyway. I bought a whole big box of burritos. Used to get those for 25 or 30 cents. Here they're 30 baht. But I like one of those in the evening once in a while. French fries, frozen stuff, and meats, some meats. So that'll all be in the cooler, and that'll keep cool. I mean, I took that to Bike Week about a year and a half, 2 years ago, and it kept ice in there for the whole of Bike Week. And I camped out there. So it's a good cooler. And that'll just sit there with the frozen stuff in it. Then we'll pop it in the fridge when we get home tonight, or the freezer, I should say, when we get back home tonight. So Lon's got a couple things to do, and we dropped off some bamboo that we bought. We can buy bamboo much cheaper, the kind of bamboo you eat, not the kind of bamboo you build with. She's dropped that off at her friend's house already. Shockingly, 5 times cheaper down there than it is here. So she's done that and a couple little things, and then we'll go and say happy birthday to my buddy down here and make the drive back home. That's all it's going to be. Wow. Thank you.
Look at the size of that pie, would you? You know, it's been a long while since I've been here, maybe 6 or 8 months. And after I received my pie and enjoyed that, I had a little talk with, I guess, the manager here, Max. I know he's probably the head chef or manager. I'm not sure what his title is, but I noticed they refurbished the whole place since I had been in here. New lighting and new tables and chairs. Used to be some booths. And he claims that he can seat, I think, over 20 additional guests compared to the last time I was in here. So that's pretty good for that. Anyway, we got a couple things to do. We'll go, we got to buy my buddy a bottle for his birthday, and then we'll make our way down to his place and deliver said bottle and have a little bit of an evening before heading back home. Back at the Drunken Monkey here, Soy 13-1. I tell you, I don't remember seeing any empty businesses here. This soy has really come back. Seems like there's something every at every shop, which is good compared to, I don't know, say a year or so ago. Great singer there tonight. So this was very convenient. I was able to park at the Avenue Mall, went shopping there, had lunch there, and then just walked across the street here down to Soy 13-1. So not too bad. I think that was a pretty strategic operation there. I guess all in total, we probably spent about 4 or 5 hours here back in Pattaya. Nice to come back again, but we are eager to get back home, finish the construction and everything else we got going on. Hope you enjoyed the episode, but for this one, got to go ahead and leave it off right here. And as usual, I'll thank you for watching. And until next time, bye for now.